If you'd invested $1,000 in Netflix and Tesla over the past decade, then your investment would now be worth almost $500,000. To achieve gains like that, we need to find disruptive companies and invest in them whilst they're still relatively small businesses. After tons of research, I put together a list of 5 companies that aren't even on the stock market, so you can invest in these businesses as soon as they IPO. Plus, I'm also going to show you how you can invest in them right now before they even go public. Hey everybody, my name is Connor and welcome to my channel Trading Places. My aim is to help you take advantage of the stock market so your money can work for you so you don't have to. I'm working on a super easy to follow guide to investing, so stay tuned for that. Now though, here's a list of 5 of the most exciting and disruptive companies on the planet right now. Number 1 is a company called Coupang. So they are dubbed the Amazon of South Korea and they're currently dominating the 3rd largest e-commerce market in the world. Unfortunately, Coupang is yet to declare an IPO date. However, investment management company BlackRock was an early investor in the business, therefore you can gain a smidge of exposure to Coupang right now via an investment in BlackRock. Number 2 is Swedish fintech and online shopping giant Klarna. So you've probably seen the name when you've been checking out at your favourite stores online. And what Klarna does is allow people to purchase products from over 200,000 shops but pay 30 days later with 0 interest. The app now has 85 million users worldwide and they're growing faster than ever across Europe and the US as more people shop online because of the pandemic. Klarna will likely IPO within the next 6 months, but if you really can't wait, you can invest in Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba because they own a significant stake in Klarna. Number 3 is Checkout.com, a UK-based payments company best known for reaching a $1 billion valuation in the fewest number of funding rounds ever for a European company. Checkout has 500 plus enterprise customers, including the likes of Revolut, Robinhood and Klarna. The company is still private, but they are inviting investors to an upcoming Series C funding round soon. If you keep an eye out for who invests during this funding round, perhaps you see that a publicly traded company invests heavily and acquires a significant stake in Checkout.com, then it is possible that you can gain exposure to this red hot tech company. Number 4 is Grab, a ride-hailing business hailing from Singapore, and for those who haven't heard of them, they're very similar to ride-sharing pioneer Uber. Like Uber, Grab also has a very popular food delivery business. In fact, I was in Southeast Asia for 3 months earlier in the year and I used Grab almost every single day. You can't buy shares in the company just yet, however, Grab's largest investors are Toyota and SoftBank. Both companies own very large stakes in Grab, so you can gain exposure indirectly via investments in these 2 companies. Last but not least, number 5 is Stripe. This American fintech business was voted the most disruptive business in 2020 by a vote held by CNBC. Unfortunately, Stripe has no plans on going public, but there is a way you can gain some exposure to the payment specialist right now. For example, Google's venture capital arm holds a pretty significant stake in Stripe. Therefore, an investment in Google will get you a tiny bit of exposure to Stripe prior to its IPO. You can also check out the rest of Google's venture capital portfolio via the link in the description. So there you go, 5 companies that I genuinely believe could make investors a lot of money. Make sure to keep an eye out for their IPOs in the near future because, as I mentioned earlier, if you invested in Netflix or Tesla on the first day they went public, you'd be pretty damn rich by now. But in the meantime, have a look into how these businesses currently get their funding, as it's likely that larger publicly traded companies already own stakes in them. I hope you found the video helpful. If you did, please return the favour and click the like button or share it with somebody who you think might also be looking for the next millionaire making stock. Stay tuned for my upcoming videos, check out my website tradingplaces.com and remember that your money should be working for you and not the other way around.